Hello, Sagittarius. I'm doing things a little bit differently this time. I'm starting with getting a card from this deck because the dragon chooses you, and the cards have actually been volunteering themselves for each sign, and yours happens to be the balancer. So let me give you what the message is for you, and then we'll pull some tarot regarding exactly what your dragon is trying to tell you. The balancer. Before you act, take a moment to balance. Every dragon knows that the best pounce comes from a balanced position. Whatever you're up against at this moment, the sacred pause is needed first. Don't decide. Don't act. Take a moment to consider all the options and find your footing. Clear thinking, compassionate feeling, and balanced power are what is needed right now. So I find that very interesting because start getting Sagittarius energy from your dragon. What does your dragon want you to say? I find it interesting because the normally Sagittarius, they're so energetic and they're so bubbly and they're so compassionate. And this is like someone who's taking a step, taking a breath, taking a beat, getting themselves balanced, and then they're going to be ready to pounce. Pouncing just sounds like a fun word, pounce. So let's take a look at what your dragon also wants to tell you. These messages have been just so off the hook. It's kind of crazy. I've been laughing quite a bit because it's like, never thought of it that way. Okay. Okay. Oh, look at this. Six of Pentacles, giving and receiving energy equally. It's traditionally, I'm going to go this. Traditionally, it's considered a card that you have enough and you feel capable of feeling free to give something to others. And then it's kind of a symbol in some other decks about someone who is like doling out what they want to who they want. But since Pluto went into Aquarius, for me, this is much more about the equal exchange of energy. The hierarchy is going away. So on the bottom of your deck was the Ace of Cups. I think that's very much um, reiterating that feeling of, okay, you want someone who has that open heart space and is giving you that energy back and forth, right? Top of the deck. This is someone who's stopping and thinking before they pounce. This is Aquarius energy. This is the Queen of Swords. This is someone who is looking at things from a higher perspective. She's ready if something happens, but right now she's just taking that beat, considering her options. Very independent woman. 10 of Cups. Wow. Having all of your emotional needs met. Feeling like you're safe, right? You can rely on the people around you for that emotional support. King of Wands. Look at that lion in the background, ready to pounce. I'm just like, okay. So this is someone who has very entrepreneurial energy, and usually you think of the King of Wands and it's someone, the sexiest of all the kings, right? Kind of very, very like, look at it, look at that gaze, right? Great energy. Judgment, crossroads. What dreams do you have? And I feel like you're going to be getting the support that you want for those dreams with this judgment, right? It's just, what can you imagine? Because it's possible. It really is. Knight of Cups. This is in the center of your reading. And the Knight of Cups is to me someone who has experienced that, that intense kind of first love kind of energy. So finding something that you're truly passionate about. And that is, King of Wands, 10 of Cups. That's all of that energy. And it's in the center of your reading. 6 of Cups. I find it very interesting. And I'll point this out to you in just a moment, but it's very much a feeling of, you know, good childhood memories and past connections that just look at the support and love from the very beginning, right? 9 of Pentacles. This is an independent businesswoman, right? She is very much, she also has that kind of sense of, the Queen of Pentacles kind of energy as well. But you'll notice that she's not like in some of the stuck energy, like the 5 of Pentacles or the 4 of Pentacles. She's not like clutching things to her. She's having, I think she feels like, okay, I don't have to worry about this. I don't have to worry about having enough. I don't have to worry about any of those things. I can feel free to follow my dreams, right? She's living in the moment, great energy. Pluto, death and rebirth. Sometimes you have to give something up to get something better, but you have to clean up and end whatever it was that wasn't working for you. You have to make a clean cut and clean it out of your life, because what's going to happen is then it's going to keep making an ugly reappearance. And Pluto means for you, if you have a wound, we have Chiron, going to be conjunct this eclipse energy. Chiron is there to clean all of that nastiness out of whatever wound that you may have. And because it's an Aries, it's a personal wound, but it has to get in there and clean everything out before it can get better. And that's really hard. It can be painful. We're talking about cleaning out a wound and, getting into the very deep center of all of the yuck and getting it cleaned out, because that's the only way that you're really going to heal. And then something better comes in. It's like, then you get a superpower. You get a superpower because of it. Healing. You get healing because of it. Star energy is Aquarius energy. So I think, and I kind of get this sense too, that I feel like that Aquarius energy is going to be, I would watch for that in things going on around you, the Aquarius energy and Pluto, and how Pluto may connect with other planets of yours. Sag, Cap, Aquarius. Pluto is actually, with whatever you have in Sag, be it your moon, your ascendant, your sun, it's in a cooperative energy with Pluto, okay? Because it's in Aquarius. And that's a 60-degree sextile. Basically, it just means it's a friendly handshake between these two different houses in your chart, and it's going to be cooperating energy. So having this, really kind of positive Aquarius energy showing up, especially right after all the mess that you're going to have to, like, okay, I have to clean this out. I really have to clean this wound out. I mean, you may have been, put some antiseptic on it, put a big bandage over it, but that's really not going to help it heal. It's not really getting to the problem. And you will, by doing that, get it healed. And this healing energy that's happening in with Chiron conjunct that eclipse in Aries, yeah, I think that is very nice energy for you, because it's a fellow fire sign. So whatever that eclipse is doing, it's trining things in your house. So you have help. What else does your dragon want to tell you? because I'm not going to ask for anything on the death card or in particular, just because um that's what it's about, and it's about getting the really good healing that you need. So what does your dragon want you to know? What further information? Man, this has been a long journey. This has been going on for a while. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Okay, I will shuffle. All right, what does your dragon want to give you as a message? What does your dragon want to give you as a message? Okay. Create a bubble around yourself. Sometimes it's in the sense of other energies that are out there that it may be giving you things that you don't need to take on, right? If you go into a grocery store and there's people around and they've been having an argument, and even though they're not saying anything to each other, but you're walking by them, right? So sometimes you have to protect your energy from other things out there that don't have anything to do with you, but because you're empathic and a caring person, you need to kind of protect your own energy. So that would be something that I think your dragon is trying to tell you. And it's also about having balance. This is also about getting that balance in, right? So on the bottom side of the deck was the Hermit. Again, look at this. Getting your own personal balance. Taking that beat of time before you move forward. And I feel like there's really good relationship energy here. Making a decision, and that's a two. So twos are about decisions. And this one is you don't know what's going to happen no matter which decision you make. It's like, okay, if I make this decision, I know exactly what's going to happen. Or if I make this one, I know exactly what's going to happen over there. This one, it's like, not a clue. But I do think sometimes that what is really meant for us comes back to us. So maybe you make a decision and you think, oh, I made the wrong decision. Not really, because you might need to learn a lesson in the direction that you're going. And sometimes sometimes you do a journey by making a spiral, right? Going upward. And you think, oh, I'm going backwards. No, you're not. You're just going up on the spiral. And then you get an opportunity to do the second choice that you would have made. And it turns out that you needed something from that first choice to make that second choice even better. What is truly yours will always come back to you. Always. Okay. So what else? Yes, the fool's journey, the fool's journey. When it's time, and you'll have all of this will have happened, right? All of this will be going on, and then it's time to pounce, right? It's time to like jump into something brand new and fun, and you can do it without having all of that baggage that you had, right? You're going to do it without all this baggage now. You're going to be free. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Recognition. Recognition. So I think those are amazing messages. I think you've got so much to look forward to. Yeah, you're going to have Pluto affecting you, and so will the eclipses, but they're in good positions for you in your chart. Sun, moon, rising, those will be in positions that are actually beneficial for you. So let's take a look at final messages from your dragon. The dragon chooses you. Do not forget this, because that's what it's been doing with all of these. Got it going on. Okay, it's ready. It is ready. Bottom of the deck. The phoenix rises into joyful abundance. the alchemical artist. Look at all the sun and moon energy that's in there. It's a magical time in between eclipses. The universe, such stepping off energy. I think that it's really going to be, and if you can see, yeah, I think the universe does have your back. I think that you have the possibility of starting a relationship that's going to be more equal for you. So bear that in mind. But I think you're going to be busy. You're going to be busy, and you're going to have you're going to have a bump in the road, but it's going to be fine. It'll be just what you need to do whatever healing that you need to have done. Your dragon says it's okay to take that beat. You have to find your own balance first before you jump off into that fool's journey, because it will be so much better for you to just wait and get your balance first. I'm so excited. Okay, so thank you for watching. I will see you soon, and trust what your dragon message is.